And we're live. Sorry about the delay, everybody. Just had to quickly set something up. I forget that OBS Studio now has a start recording, start streaming, and a go live button. That did not used to be the case. Still getting used to the new interface stuff. Doesn't help that I also just switched from Streamlabs not that long ago. But here we go. We are in business. So this is, of course, Super Monkey Ball Festive Frenzy, as the title suggests. You'll notice that there was a stream of this yesterday where I covered the previous 2 years, which have been touched up in this latest update. But this time, we're finally doing all the new stuff. I'm very excited to see what all creators have done. I played Hello Holidays for the first time in that case as well. But it was super, super cool to all see. I see a couple people, Crosix in chat. Very nice to see some people in here. Let's get right into it. I already showed off a little bit before, but the UI is still super impressive to me. I love how this is almost a complete game overhaul at this point. It's such a massive leap for making this feel like its own thing. So last time we did Ai and Mimi. I'll just keep going in a row. We'll do Baby this time for the new stuff, at least for the first run. Then I might go back to the first couple of years, now that I'm a little bit more experienced with them. I suppose I should also mention that this is in 4x3 because I'm playing on real hardware for these. This is actually the first pack that I'm getting to play for the first time on real hardware too, so all very, very cool stuff. 2022. Slippery slides. Starting with the meat stage, interesting. Giving me flashbacks to yesterday with Brandon's insane slide level. I'm not sure what to expect from this one. Ooh. I should also mention from yesterday, I complained a little bit about the tree branches in the Scribblenauts level in the 2020 pack, but I think that might have actually just been some TV settings. I had my brightness set pretty low to get those really inky CRT blacks, but it might have been a little overkill, to be honest. Didn't really necessarily get the color balancing that I was hoping for. This should be much better now, and of course, since you guys are getting the raw feed from the console, you won't really deal with any of that. The Elgato's also doing the deinterlacing this time around, which I think has improved image quality a little bit. Obviously, no deinterlacing scheme is perfect, but if I'm playing in 480i, for my main screen, there's really only so much I can do for that. I still think that it looks fairly okay. I've also got it on a 2x scale, so that it takes up a lot more of the screen than it used to. The first stream, it looked kind of silly. Fanda Ferret put a pretty funny comment on that one, actually, where it looked kind of like a bootleg like movie stream on YouTube that you see sometimes. It was so tiny. This is a little more visible. Because I always hit the wormhole. Yes. I can definitely see how that could be a major issue on this one. Specifically on the first meat stage. Elasticity, okay. Let's see what old Sudacho's doing here. Kind of. Oh, that is actually ramped, okay. Let's go for this. This is cool. Kind of bends back and forth a bit. Too early. I'm guessing right side appears to be the faster cycle. Just a little riskier. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that's nice. That tree looks really good in 480i. I don't know how well it comes off with the interlacing, but that looks really good. It's actually a really good deinterlacing test, to be honest with you. Just kind of an upward ramp. Pretty tree. Nice accent to the BG, which I think that one's new for this year. I think this one is as well. Ah, Nambo bonus stage. Very interested to see what he's got going on here. Oh, I like this already. Oh, I'm definitely playing more of that one. It's a very cool bonus stage. Just the 3D equivalent of just going around those big U curves in like Spring Yard Zone or something. Great stuff. This is nice as well. This Ghost Hand BG is nice. It's got those like... it's like something you'd see in the end, or... Actually, the kind of a deep pool. The Kirby 64... like Forsaken Black Pyramid, you know, has that similar vibe to it. Hyper Speed Ribbon. Oh, I saw this one in testing. This one's nuts. Yeah, I got a glimpse of this one in testing once. It's pretty crazy. This is even crazier than it was when I first saw it. Okay, so that curve's a little tricky. Oh, hi, Yuke. Am I reading the chat? I'm trying to read the chat. The problem is I'm already on a 10-second delay, and having to look over at my phone since my CRT is facing away from my normal computer screen. This isn't the most ideal streaming setup. I just wanted an excuse to play Festive Frenzy, so figured I would stream it, since it might be a long time before this gets like a full review. Oh, that's probably not going to be enough speed. Oh boy, do we have an Elgato dropout? I was afraid of that. Let's see. Unfortunately, I was having it work pretty well there for a minute. What I'm gonna do... Okay, so one thing that I did read up on after having some dropouts last time was that I guess there's this TV compatibility switch on the Game Capture HD's menu. It's an advanced tab exclusive to this capture card. I don't know if it's just because it's old or because of the analog support, which I'm like kind of taking advantage of anyway here. It's still useful. I doubt an HD60S would handle this well at all because it's a 480i signal. It's probably just due to like some weird standard where it's kind of 480i, but it's kind of an odd frame rate, and you know, old school analog resolutions like this didn't always play well when trying to convert to digital, especially if you're trying to do it in real time or for streaming. You know, it's just kind of not something that they were traditionally ever utilized for. So they're not always the best suited to it. Oh my god. Was that a... is that a corkscrew? That's ambitious. We'll see how well that plays. Okay, here we go. That's nuts. Oh my god, that's even cooler than it was in testing. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll be trying to keep an eye on whether or not the stream ever does another dropout. But of course, with all of the lag that inherently goes into that, I'm sorry if it seems like it's taking longer than it should. Or not lag so much, but like stream delay. You know what I mean. Probably. Let's see, we're going to do warpless this time. I will go back and try to do warp goals for everything. But I also did forget to save last time, so I will need to play through the first 2 years again to make that happen. I didn't even test if these are death blocks. I'm assuming they are. I'm not a huge fan of the static jump pads. I definitely prefer when they have that animated flair to them, just because it makes it a little bit more obvious. In this case, it's still, like, definitely understandable, but especially when levels can get a little bit busier, it definitely helps when you have that animated indicator for them. Glasses, okay. Whoa, whoa, ooh. Okay. It just takes me back to the top. Alright. Just kind of do that for all of them, I guess. I'm probably playing this completely wrong. This feels off, but it also seems to be working. Okay. Because, yeah, it has that little, like, ice bump type effect that helps you boost your speed. And there is one right below me as well. Let's see. Let's just go for the one right below me. Oh, that other one doesn't have a bunch. Would have gone for it then. That's okay. Crystal formations. Oh. Very easy to pull off. Okay. There we go. Vermin pillar. Oh, I see. be enough, maybe? Okay. One more. And I missed the curve. There we go. Let's do... I don't think I can ever make it, but... Let's see here. There we go. Good stuff. Very cool level. Force of nature. Oh man, we got like a freewheeler deal going on. Ah, I see. Good stuff. Glaciate. Alright, this is using the, kind of the ice effect. Very neat. I know Nambo's used this a couple times. I was talking to STS about it the other day. It's pretty cool how it works. I mean, it really does feel like you're on ice. Ooh. Actually, I have 2 minutes to be going into that one. Ooh. Oh god. Probably not going to be enough. Yeah. Man, you can get airtime from that after long enough. I actually cannot believe that was enough. There may be a warp goal up there or something. Yeah, this is definitely what I'm playing again regardless. That is super cool. That might be my favorite, like, ROM hack innovation since Ghost Platform. That's a lot of fun in action. Got an orbit. All right. Very cool. Slope field. Okay. I do really like this candy BG. This is Ichigo, huh? The purple tinge is a little odd outside of a bonus arena, but besides that, I do really like the look of this one. Pretty neat. Taffy Highway. Man, you can get that kind of speed off of these? That was fun. Pretty standard speed stage. I'm actually surprised there hasn't been as crazy of a difficulty curve. Oh, here it is. Here's the one that I knew would be here eventually. Man, what am I gonna do for the copy pasta on this one? I gotta figure that out. The rails are different this time as well, right? Oh, that's cool. It turns into a wire. I actually really like that. Even if that corner cross is a little airy. I mean, those are what, 0.5s? Blocks? I like the idea of this one. It's got some cool, like, rail subversions going on. I have not played enough of 2022 to know for certain. But so far, I definitely remember Hella Holidays being harder than this by this point. So we'll see. Maybe it'll spike a lot. 2020 is definitely the easiest. I'm almost certain of that. Just like even if this doesn't spike very much, I would still consider it more difficult than that batch was. Probably could have done that actually. Some good little cylinder gauntlets. It's pretty cool. And just a straightforward ramp. Good stuff. So far, this has definitely been the most challenge mode friendly of each of the years so far. I definitely want to play that one again. That looked actually really cool with its movement. Penguin race. Oh no. We are off to a start. Does this thing have collision? It probably has collision. Oh, geez. Okay. Here's Brandon with the slide level to immediately shatter the pace. Gonna take 100 lives like the last one did. It is a great level. It's just, man, it was not prepared for how tricky this last, what was it, 5 stages in Hella Holidays were? Maybe I can... Oh, he's the one that doesn't have collision, but the other ones do. That's kind of wacky. I wonder if you could use one of those to, like, vault yourself forward. Probably too risky, but it's a fun idea. Oh, that's cool that it has its own little thing. That's awesome, actually. I love these buttons. It's very cool. Reindeer root. This is cool. Kind of got like a rooftop. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is going to be... definitely want to take that center path. Ooh, that was almost it. Yeah, so far a lot of them have been more linear, but now that you mention it, there are a lot of good shortcuts in the last couple. I'm gonna party ball, aren't I? Yep. Alright. That's good. Sea canes. Got a Nambo here. Pretty fun little movement challenge. Yo, Nambo, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna need the good luck. I feel like we're heading into the real territory. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I know that texture's just like grass, I guess. I legit thought that was the Armac melon texture for a second and got very scared. Also, wow, that's a very long fallout plane. Oh, I see. These gradually go lower. All right. Oh, there we go. They get increasingly angular, though. Ah, that's tricky. Oh. Interesting. So... I want to start like further to the other side. I can kind of like up left my way over. It's tricky for that one though. It's already so curved. Ugh, that's probably not good. Alright. It's pretty cool. Very unique movement challenge. I like it a lot. Also, might have had a warp. I didn't really check to see how much elevation I could get. Oh! Another no signal. That's unfortunate. Okay, it's already back. We're gonna try changing to a different TV compatibility, though. To hopefully fix that. There's like 6 of them. Yeah, there's like 7 different compatibility options for this stuff. At least it's back, but yeah, that's frustrating. We will definitely go back to play that diode one then, for sure, just so that it can actually make it on the screen. That's unfortunate. Ah. And this gets fast. Oh my god. That was pretty fun. I'm really unhappy with how high the ledges are on this stage. I wish I made them dip down as far as the center instead of cutting them off. I see what you mean. Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, I do think the speed is just really exhilarating on it, though. I have to play it again to see more what you mean. Oh, do we have a collectathon stage here? I don't exactly know what I'm even chasing right now. That just kind of... Oh, it's a little plane. Actually, I don't even know if there was something over there. Or how that works. Oh, I get it. Interesting. So that's cool. Got a bunch of those. Let's take a look. Oh. Well, let's still take a look at those blocks first. Oh, I get it. They're all on top of these. That's pretty cool. Oh. Let's take a look at this one. That's me not looking at the minimap. Am I soft locked? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's take a look at this one next. Is it just those three? Yes. Cool. Unless there's one behind me at the start, which is actually possible. Oh, I messed that up. I might still be able to get enough to get back up. Oof. Okay. Yes, there is one at the start. Oh, okay. I didn't realize my depth perception was off there. Yeah, I agree, Nambo. I think it makes... Dire definitely will try to keep things to yearly updates just because, I mean, there's going to be a 4th year anyway, so you may as well kind of save everything for that. There definitely are some minor things that could use some tweaking, but for the most part, I'm actually really impressed with how this one in particular has been so far. And it hasn't felt too crazy. Let's see here. Camera's not fantastic at this moment, but besides that... Oh. Let's see. Annie Kenobi. How long have you been playing Monkey Ball, or what have you just played recently, I guess? But there's been a lot of great stuff so far. If you haven't played this one yet, I really recommend it. These seasonal packs are really good showcases. They're not exactly community packs, but they are major like collaborative efforts in similar ways to those are. Just with a little bit more central planning to it, I guess, instead of just more of a level curation. More difficulty curve stuff in mind. It's all our fault. We were all scrambling. The train in a 360-degree circle. Yeah, I think I did. Because that's just where it plops you at the start, and I just wasn't paying attention. That's okay. Yeah, how this is actually supposed to work is fun. Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm not a huge fan of. This just kind of bonk you in awkward ways. Whoa. I'm assuming those are supposed to have collision, not that it necessarily affects gameplay at all. Maybe they were struggling for try count. Or is that just... That seems really weird. Huh. We're gonna give that one more go, because that seems really unusual. Yeah, that just looks so weird to me. Okay, yeah, I mean, it has standard animations besides that. It's just like that bottom section, I guess. Doesn't really have collision. Oh, what was that? Just kind of awkwardly hitting the ledge there. Yeah, they all just kind of do that. Stage phase major crashing issues. I believe it. I mean, this is a massive thing. I figure collision grid could become a problem very easily once you get to levels of this size. Alright, that one down. Try planes again. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah, just barely. Yeah, this is gonna be close, because I don't even know where the goal ends up. Maybe each present opens up to be a goal, I guess that makes sense. This is gonna be close. Perfect. Yeah, that was pretty cool. There's a lot of neat stuff that managed to be packed into this one. I'm actually surprised it doesn't lag at all for how large it is and how many moving parts it has. Seems to run pretty good. Oh. I keep missing the mirror. Let's see. Oh, there's a warp goal on this as well. Well, I see how that's supposed to behave. Okay. It's pretty neat. Nonogram by Meech. Yeah, I think Meech is probably like the biggest example of like massive upgrades in terms of the way his levels have looked since the 2020 stages. Just wanted to mess around. Let's see. So, well, it's 1 and 2 from this one. Then 3 from this one. Oh, I hit another switch, didn't I? Or I didn't. Okay. Then 2 from this one. Ugh. Just 2. Okay, 2. 1 more. Okay. I just realized you can kind of cheat this one through the banana bunches. I'm not entirely familiar with nonograms as a puzzle, I suppose. First I thought it was one of those like X and Y grids that you would color in, but it seems like it's more of like a Minesweeper type, or a Sudoku puzzle almost. So if there's... that is correct. Yeah, it's unfortunate on this one because this seems like a neat puzzle, but it just kind of undoes itself with that. Another one to go back to, definitely. Puzzle blocks. No, I couldn't make that. I don't even know if you could make a real perimeter movement. Probably better to just go down the middle. Yeah, this one has some really cool, like, path choices. Like, you have to figure out kind of which way each one loops around. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the one that's, like all the different animated lines in, I think it's Monkey World 9. Might be Monkey 2 only, I don't remember. But kind of that principle, just kind of given a new spin. Pretty neat. Candy cane. Wait, but these are like... Okay, though, there is a flat portion. I was confused at first because I was like, well, they're cylinders, essentially. No, there's a flat portion on each one. Okay. Oh, but it's like right there. Keep expecting it to be farther away than it is for some reason. It's literally right there. Okay, so how am I going to do that? Gotta maybe like get one of those almost. It's interesting. So you get to get like just the right curve off of it in order to make it to the next one. It's probably somewhat smooth sailing from there, but you can tell if it's easier to stay on the one you start on or not. So yeah, that does not leave you much wiggle room. It's like shifting between two bracelet rings right next to each other almost. I think Ultimate Mode would be awesome for Festive Frenzy. I want something with the life system back. Death Counter's cool, but I noticed that the download link didn't mention like a patch to put in the regular lives, even though the README mentions that it suggests playing like that as an option. I'm not really sure what can be done for that, but that's something I would definitely like to see, because this is great for just running through them, especially nice for streams like this, for streamlining stuff, but it would definitely be nice for doing 3 life challenge attempts to actually be able to use the in-game system for it. And Ultimate Mode would just make that even better. Yeah, honestly, Mike, if I could count the number of times that Brandon did a Mario-inspired stage for the Christmas hack that was extremely difficult, as not exactly the cap off even to the world, but just in each year, I would have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah, it does have a very picture frames kind of movement to it, doesn't it? Just with it's like a cross between picture frames and bracelet rings, which reminds me, I do want to try some 66 bracelets. I don't know if I'll do it today, but near future. That is absolutely something I plan to do. Yeah, this was harder than picture frames, I think. I think I was a little further on that stage before now. This is like... Ooh. Almost had something there. Oh yeah, I forgot he also did that for the Halloween pack, didn't he? Oh my god. And Mad Piano, you're right. Actually, did I played a little bit of House of Spooks and Fright Night when I came out, but I don't think I actually completed either one of them. It's probably gonna serve a similar place as Merry Mayhem. I'll get it on the 3rd year, and then I'll start really doing more proper stuff for them. And Fortnite. Man, how many of these are there, by the way? Is it like 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, okay. Oh, that's too far. You have to be like right on the edge. I kind of wish they were thinner. Yeah, because like this weird trick of like you can actually just have too much. Yeah, honestly, I know Brandon mentioned before that he doesn't feel like he has enough ideas for like doing his own pack outright, but with the output he's had on these holiday packs, I really think that he's got the stuff to do it. I'm very excited to see more of what happens with Ordinary, because I think that'll give him some more inspiration as well. He's got some really good output in these. Pretty much every year. For both. House of Spooks and Merry Mayhem. There's something else all along. That's really tough to nail. I also just realized that we're in Master. Like, it took me this long to figure that out because it's so different. Like, I just put that together now. Like, that's so cool that we have two, like, completely different takes on Master. Because that's my favorite PG. I don't think I've ever actually said that in a video or anything. I love the way that, SMB1 Master looks. Oh, thanks for the good luck, Uke. All diffs would be over 80 stages. Wow. Man, am I gonna have to... Honestly, that is something I've thrown out as a possibility, that everybody could be in like a giant call for the Merry Mayhem interview. That I just get everybody who worked on a level in one VC. It'd be like a dozen people. That would be pretty funny, actually. But it would also kind of be incomprehensible. Let's see. Swoop. Swoop. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, this reminds me of learning 13 bracelets a lot. Which is a good thing, actually. Ah. That trick of maximizing height. Because these are kind of smooth like the 13 bracelets as well. And I need to force everybody to do push to talk if I ever wanted to do that interview segment. And even then, that might still get crazy. I might need to do like a... I don't know if there's like a Discord bot that can give people like a talking stick so that like everybody else gets muted whenever a given person talks, like they get the floor for 10 minutes. Oh, it sounds really funny, but I don't know how well it could actually work in practice. Oh no. Okay, well clearly that wasn't the answer either. Alright guys, we are now trying TV compatibility 4. We're going to see if that does any better. I'm starting to have my doubts. We're through over half of them now. But you never know. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting too much acceleration. That's the trick with this one. Oh, you actually can survive that. Interesting. I think that's the furthest I've gotten. Let's see. Oh, it's Ichigo's work in progress pack. Is that something that like just came out? I could stream some of that. Or wait a second, are these ice? I didn't even think about that. But that behavior looked like ice to me. Yeah, I'm definitely learning across these couple tests that doing real hardware streams is a real mess, especially if you aren't using 480p. Like, it had issues during the 2-in-1 race from half a year ago, but that was still one that was not that long. I think it was a combined hour for all difficulties. But also, that was working off of a 480p source, so it was having less trouble. It doesn't seem like it would be that different, though. I don't know, I guess I could try playing with 480p, but I feel like it just wouldn't end well. There's no chance of survival. Yet I am oddly determined to figure something out. Never mind. Jolly Jam. In a way, each of these is kind of a level jam series, just with like a holiday theme as your only guide. Oh, maybe? Is that gonna be enough? No, I needed more momentum. That was almost it. Okay, clearly talking about level jams causes me to do better on this one. Or not. I don't know. I still haven't even played Level Jam Season 5 or 6. If there's even anything officially available yet for 6. I know Season 5 was kind of ragged on for various reasons, but I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's what those are there for. They're just to let people kind of cut their teeth if they're new to the scene. That's kind of what community packs used to be for. Back when they were a lot more, like, commonplace. Of course, now it's a semi-annual thing, but I don't know. The community packs have changed what they're supposed to be a lot since, like, 1.0. And originally it was just Custom World 1, I think, which was more of a proof of concept in the very early days. And then you've got, like, all the different sub-revisions of 1.0 before it came out. Jam and Jolly. That's true. The old jams, I'm admittedly not super familiar with them besides 4, because that's the one that I initially looked at. Level jams is something that I definitely want to talk about in its own video when I do the next big wave of ROM hacks videos. I'll also stream more stuff as it comes out now, because it's going to be a while until the next one. Oh my god, there we go. I mean, that was a wacky little cross at the end, but that worked. I can't believe that save actually happened. Let's save a replay. Oh, there's insufficient space. Okay, well, that's alright. We have footage, I think. I'm gonna check the capture to make sure that it actually makes it all the way through this. I love Nambo's review. I think that kind of gets the point across, you know? Season 5 is kind of just unhinged, isn't it? I feel like that's kind of the way that a lot of level jams are experienced. Ursa Minor, okay. What do we have going on here? What the... okay. So, like... oh, am I supposed to, like... get up there? I thought that was like a scoreboard or something at first. Okay. I'm guessing that's the really tall one. Let's maybe approach this. Well, that's not enough. Unless maybe it is? Ugh. Oh my god, that worked? There's no way. I did not mean to do that. I will definitely come back to this one, Mike. It does seem like a really cool level. Oh my god, I cannot believe that just happened. I'm so glad that got recorded. Okay, cool. I swear to god, this drops out like right at the end here. Holy crap. Oh my god. Let's read some comments real quick. Yeah, it is similarly unhinged like Kaizo is, or even, well, Wagar is just kind of in a league of its own in that respect, but yeah, definitely Kaizo, definitely, Monkey 2 Master Extra, I think, can also fit the bill to some extent. At least I think it was intending to. I don't know if it worked, but I know it certainly has its fans. Kind of. Winter Circuit Speedway, here we go. Man, we got a real... this is like... I guess we were due for a Zona stage, weren't we? We haven't had one in a while. Here we are. It isn't a Zona stage unless it has tubes. Copious amounts of them. I did not use nearly enough of those. I didn't even make it. I mean, I get that as far as kind of getting past the tedium of the level, but it does seem like an interesting gimmick. I achieved it on accident, so maybe it was a little too easy. I'm not sure, though. Depends on how repeatable it actually is. I don't know for sure. Oh, could you actually get to that? Probably not with the size of the tube, but that would be nuts. Okay, yeah, I mean, there'd be no practical way of doing that. Oh my god. Oh, there's something over there. Interesting. It seems like I might actually have too much speed going into this. Oh. Should have just committed. I see. Yeah, because I was kind of going for a wonky strategy anyway. I was just trying to get a lot of speed first. Probably isn't the best approach to even take with that level normally. I should be going mostly for height, judging by the big wall. Oh? Oh, maybe? Holy shit. That's crazy. I mean, I don't have enough to ever survive whatever the hell's waiting for me here, but that's still pretty cool. Harder to find than it is to perform. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Let's, back up back. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Oh, there's a lot less waiting for you after that. Okay. I should just be going balls to the wall for speed then. I don't know. There we go. That's about what I was expected to do, I bet. Then... ah, that's sweet. Oh god. Was not prepared for that at all. This one sends you flying. A lot of these have, actually. There's been a lot of good speed focus stages around this and Hella Holidays too, actually. Yeah, there's always some level trends that you can find. I think easily the funniest one, though, is when Sudachi and Ghostham just swap styles with each other. Like, I just think that's really funny that managed to happen just basically at an almost identical time. Like, I think there's one pair of levels that are right next to each other where Ghostham and Sudachi were both making big levels, and then it just swapped again completely. Or not again, that it only swapped once, but that was just kind of where Ghostham was just shifting to bigger levels and then Sudachi just completely transferred. Ooh. Oh my god. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's true. Nambo's stages have definitely gotten more methodical, and I think Ghostham didn't go quite as crazy this year. I think it's more methodical instead of just absolutely massive chunks of geometry because of how fast you're going, like a lot of Zona's trademark stuff is. Like, geometrically speaking, Zona stages aren't that crazy. It's just they're massive because of how fast you're trying to go on them. Okay. Oh, and that's it? Wow, okay. Oh, did it literally just freeze right at the end? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yep. Right at the end. Did it come back? No, it still hasn't come back. Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, I will play that one again. I will play a lot of these again. Oh. I haven't had this happen before. Game capture literally just crashed on me. It wasn't even set to record, it was just set to preview. That's crazy. What happened?